Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we made our way to the counting house and talked our way down into the vaults. Retrieved some payments, or goods I guess, from a couple of the vaults that we had access to via keys. And somehow managed to brute force our way into the combination for this high security vault area. Now the real reason we're here is to track down Minsc, who apparently has become the Stone Lord, is giving Nine Fingers Keef a bunch of grief, and might be under the influence of the Absolute, but is an old friend of Jaheira's who she would like to rescue or perhaps persuade to join our fight. We are looking after, you know, some of the additional wealth and goodies that we have the opportunity to grab while we're here. But we only have keys for a couple more vaults, and we don't quite know what's going on with Minsc and the Master of the Counting House. So we just got this open. Let's go ahead and head in and see what we can find in here. So right off the bat, I do see there's one piece of gold here. It's floating in the air. Very strange. We'll take it. Nothing else. Let's go into the passageway.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsc hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsc. He still seems very much himself to me.
That's the Minsc Jaheira's been searching for. Good gods.
Okay, so we'll follow our customary behavior here and allow Jaheira to dictate the pace of this confrontation.
You.
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain.
Oh. Orin? Orin.
The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Oh my.
Turning shape changers. Enough! Let us deal with these cultists. Then find out where they are nesting.
Okay, so we got a big ass fight on our hands, it seems. And we understand now what was happening there. So it seems that maybe the Cash Guard are neutral in this fight. We don't need to go after them. We can take out the cultists and then maybe negotiate or have some sort of social interaction with them. Who do we have here? We have Reapers of Baal, Death's Head, an Invoker of Baal Grice. She seems to be very much a spellcaster, which makes me nervous. 3 of us get to go first. Let's see, where are we up here? So we have a Reaper here, that's an enemy. We can deal with that. A Reaper here as well. I would like to do so. I'd like to get into dealing with this this person, the Invoker, because she is a spellcaster. I think we can do that with Tava. She can fly down, and even if she can't get close enough to kill her with melee, she should be able to shoot her with a ranged weapon and take her out with Cull the Weak. Or, yeah. What do we have over here? We have a Death's Head of Baal with Unstoppable. Extra attack, magic resistance. Is this murder hungry? Yeah. So killing creatures gives everyone with the Aura of Murder another level of Unstoppable. Do these guys have that? I can't tell. I can't tell because camera problems. They do have Aura of Murder, they don't have any Unstoppable on them. They only have 45 hit points. Alright. So, I think we start with Karlach. She should be able to get a kill here, and then a kill here. Or at least do, well, yeah, this guy's gonna get a stack of Unstoppable when we kill this one. Oh, cannot harm because of Sanctuary. Can't do anything to them. Okay. Affected enemy can't be targeted by enemy attacks or spells, however, it can still take damage from a spell that influences a larger area. Condition ends if the affected enemy attacks or harms another creatures, and will receive Sanctuary block for 1 turn. Do all of these guys have Sanctuary on them? What about you? You do not have Sanctuary. Neither do you. You have 2 turns of Unstoppable. Alright, so these two we can't do anything about except with area effect spells. Alright, I think we will start with Tava here. Let's fly her down as close to... Oh wow, we can actually get really close. We can actually get right up here, huh? Let's do it. Being able to fly is amazing. Alright, let's take her out, for sure. That's a crit. Cull the Weak. She's already dead. Amazing. Good start. What has she got here? Shipment lost notice? What is this? Letters written in a rough, hasty scrawl. Latest load of barrels didn't arrive. No word from Kairos, assuming the worst. Can't wait any longer. The plan must go ahead. Use what you have now. Deal with complications later. This sounds like... Kairos, was that related to Nine Fingers? I feel like... I feel like this was her major domo, her lieutenant. So he may have betrayed her. Or this cultist may have stolen this note or taken this note off a dead body of another member of the Thieves Guild. Not sure about that. She's got a spear. Alright, well let's take this stuff and add it to wares. We don't have to loot her later. What else can we do? We can get some work on this guy's Unstoppable. Probably the best way to do that is with... Well... The best way to do it would be with something like a magic missile. Which Tava definitely does not have. We don't want to waste... We don't want to waste anything on him that could be taken care of by this Unstoppable thing. So it might be time for a bonus action here. What do we have? Maybe we just throw a Hunter's Mark out. That's a level 1 slot, and we can use it throughout the fight. We have Perilous Stakes, Black Hole. We can't use Mind Blast or Repulsor again. I could get closer to him with Force Tunnel, but I don't think we need to. It's not time for Stage Fright here. Absorb intellect would be good against a wizard, but we don't have one of those. Divine sense, no. Inquisitor's might, no. Divine favor. We want to use that at the start of a turn. Let's use a compelled duel on him so he can't attack the cash guard and has to go after Tava. Let's try that. Oh, it's a touch. I can't do that. All right, in that case, maybe we will get started with our hunter's mark here. Can you not? You can move to here where you can at least see him here, right? Let's move to here. Okay, hunter's mark. Okay, there we go. And then with the rest of our action, we'll take one of his unstoppables here. Man, I'm having trouble targeting him. There we go. We're not going to crit. Okay, so that put 3 damage on him and got rid of 1 stack of unstoppable. That's a good turn from Tava. So we've got a couple more of these guys to deal with, including these guys with Sanctuary. What do we want to do with Karlach here? To get down, she's going to take a ton of damage. She can't jump onto... Can she jump onto the table here? Not enough space on the table. Yeah, getting down here is going to be a challenge. And then we leave these guys behind us, too. They might be able to... Can they... Well, I would actually welcome if they took an opportunity attack on us. You know what? I need to deal with these guys, so I'm actually... This might be the time to use the giant form, since we can't do other actions here. Let's... Yeah, let's get right up in this guy's grill. Let's use a giant form here. Gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Deal additional 1d6 damage. Sure. Let's do this as our action here. Okay, let's end turn there. Now, Astarion we can get working on this guy, I think. We can come down to where we can take a shot at him. I feel like maybe from here we could do it. Let's see. Oh, there was somebody else here. Revealed. He was invisible. He has Sanctuary on him. All right, so there's more invisible ballists. Let's take a shot if we can. Let's see, can I get a shot at you from here? I can. There's no point going for sneak attack because he's got that unstoppable on him. So... Do I have an area effect spell? Create a surface on impact. That could be good. Acid Splash could do some damage to this guy. To get started on him. Or do we want to work on this guy's unstoppable over here? This guy's closer. Let's focus on him since we can. Let's go ahead and use a cantrip here. Let's do Acid Splash. He saved against it. Okay, that could have worked. Now we're in a bit of a sticky wicket here because I didn't know that guy was there. At least we saw him with Sea Invisibility, so that was a decent turn. All of this Sanctuary is troubling. We can try to hide. I think we're in bright light, so hiding's not going to do anything. Let's instead cunning action dash. And let's move somewhere away from these guys so that maybe they'll attack the cash guard instead of us. Let's come over to here with Astarion and let's end his turn there. I mean, turn the light out, sure, why not? Okay. He threw something. He threw up a shield. Turned himself invisible. Okay. You attacked Jaheira, so you lose your Arcane Sanctuary. Turn yourself invisible. I see how this is gonna go. Okay. Tried to stun Tava. Throwing things at Glitterbeard. Okay, alright. Cash Guard, what are you gonna do? Interesting fight. So they're not only like saving themselves from being targeted with invisibility and with the what's it called? The sanctuaries. They're also like sorry, they're not only hiding themselves, they're not only protecting themselves with sanctuary, they're also hiding with invisibility. Sure, we'll charm this guy. Can't do anything else to me. They're really going after Jaheira here. Okay, Jaheira is up. She's badly hurt. We've got 2 invisible folks near us, so I don't use her a lot. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. She has 2 5th levels and a 6th level. What do we got here? What are your... She can put a cloud kill down. That should maybe reveal them? Or an insect plague? Let's see. Craft a large cloud that inflicts 5 to 40 poison damage per turn. You can reposition the cloud every turn. Cloud heavily obscures everything within it. So 5d8 poison for 10 turns. Or difficult terrain, disadvantage on perceptions checks. 4d10 piercing. Targets take half on save. Not sure about this one. She's definitely going to need a potion, which I don't think she has. I didn't give her any. The other thing she could do here is wild shape into a wild shape form. Now, can any of these see invisibility? Let's see. The badger can burrow. The cat can meow to distract. The deep Rothe can cast dancing lights. That doesn't seem helpful. Corrosive spit has a lot of hit points on it. Owlbear can rupture the ground. Death causing debris to tear through nearby objects and targets. So that could hit them even though she can't see them. The acid spit maybe as well. The spider can enweb enemies. The wolf can incite allies and distract, and then the panther can prowl around invisibly. I think owlbear is the way we go here. Seems like it has a lot of hit points, which she's in need of, and she can disrupt the earth nearby. Yeah, let's take the owlbear action here, shape as her action. Okay, and then we'll have to wait for our next turn to actually do anything with this shape. But at 112 hit points, that's something she really needed here. I guess that's her turn. Enrage. Give into the other owlbear's base instincts to increase your strength by 2 and possibly make nearby creatures fearful. That could be good. We can't see them, but they could still be fearful. Let's do it. She saved against it. I didn't realize that could affect our ally. All right. That's Jaheira's turn. Oh, he took out the unstoppable. That's awesome. That's very good for us. Okay, took out a level of unstoppable from that person. Love that. Nice, very nice. Hitting the death's head. Okay, that brings us to the mage hand, who I forgot was out. I guess we fly it over to Astarion, and he can drop something for it to throw. Maybe come a little bit out. Like to here, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Karlach is up. Now, Astarion, I need you to come over. I need you to turn this direction and look at these people, please. Let's just have him turn this way. And we need him to reveal them if we can. Let's just slowly move him this direction and hope he can... because he's got see invisibility on. Somebody failed a saving throw. All right, there we go. That's one of them. We can probably just straight up murder that guy. We can murk that guy, right? Yeah, 95% chance to hit. There we go. That's going to give Karlach what she needs. Let's drop something for the hand to throw. I'm not sure what. Throwables. What do we got? A smoke powder bomb could be good. A rune powder vial. Reflects incoming projectiles back at their source. We've got an oil flask. Holy water. I don't think we want to use a haste spore grenade. Grease could actually be pretty handy here against invisible enemies. Slow them down. But maybe it's time for a smoke powder bomb. There's a weird bug where when you split while you're filtered, one stack doesn't show up until you do it twice. Let's drop this for the hand. It might be able to do something with it. And then he's got a bonus action. Let me bite this sucker. And doing so might reveal the other one.
You're mine.
It does. Okay. That takes care of him. He, I think, gets a level of unstoppable here. No, he doesn't. He's fearful. Oh, he failed to save. Okay, interesting. Let's back... Well, I guess we're fine here in terms of positioning. Karlach, let's have you slaughter this cultist here. Not Jaheira. Not Jaheira. I need to target... There we go. The Reaper of Baal Shrev. Let's do it. Okay, 37. There we go. That's the Reaper dead. Now, what are we going to do with her? Because she's got another action and her bonus action, and she can move. So who have we got? Those guys are invisible. She can see that guy. She can see the Death's Head. Yeah, it's the invisibility that's the problem, right? Well, we got to get her down these stairs anyway.
Over there.
Let's move. Maybe to here. And then we don't know where you are, don't know where you are. You're on the other side. So really the only one we can do anything about is the Death's Head of Baal. Can you jump down here? Oh, but if you jump, you lose your bonus action. But you can't use it anyway, so... What's it gonna cost us to jump down here? Nothing? Okay. Let's do this. And then... We can't get close enough to do a melee, so let's just shoot this person. We can take 1 point of unstoppable off this person, actually.
Not gonna like this, mate.
That's a miss. Do we kill them, or do we start... Because that's going to put another stack of unstoppable on her. Let's do this instead. Let's have Tava go for the kill here first. Oh, let's transfer our Hunter's Mark. I always forget to do this. Now, wait a minute. Where is my Hunter's Mark target? Oh, right here. Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and get the kill. Okay. Now we transfer this over here. And then, do we have enough movement? With fly, we should, I think. Let me get in here. That seems good. Go back to Karlach, have her try to take a stack of Unstoppable off. Okay. Oh, she didn't gain one from her friend dying. Okay. Well, that's good. Now Tava can really dump a smite into this person and maybe one-shot them? Between Hunter's Mark and Smite, we might get the kill here. Yes, actually, we can do it, I think. What's she's at? She's at 41. We have to get her below 24. This could do it. Not quite. She's at 26. All right. Some invisible folks are doing stuff. Revealing himself. Got a critical hit. What is he throwing? I don't know. They're throwing stuff around. You missed, but you should be visible. Oh, he killed my mage hand. Okay, so much for that. Stunned the cash guard. Threw something at them. All right. Let's charm, so you can't do anything else. right, Jaheira is up. We did see there was a guy over here. And he's gone invisible, but let's try this erupting earth. Let's try this rupture thing. I guess we have to come over next to him. This might actually blow up the bomb, too. And we can eat the temporary... We can eat the hit point damage. Let's do a rupture right here and see if this gets this guy. Hey, look at that. Very nice. We didn't even rupture the bomb, either. Okay. Bonus action. We ain't got nothing. End turn. At least we revealed him. That's something. There's 6. Love that. This battle's going fairly well. He's gonna blur himself. That's good for him. They're working that death's head. That death guard. Alright, so... You're hidden. You're visible up there. You're here. Our best bet is just to go get the kill with Karlach. That's all we can really do here.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Let's go reckless. Alright, try again. There we go. Tava's hunt is completed. I think we start... We do have another action here. We can get to there. We're not gonna get involved with that guy. We can dash here though, so let's do that.
Soldier.
Let's head back now that we know there's just the 2 of them left. And yeah, we can't reach them with a weapon attack, so we'll end turn. Astarion here can get the kill, I think. Must have advantage against the target. Alright, let's cunning action hide. Now we kill this guy. Critical hit, 65 plus 7 for 72 damage. Love that. And then he has see invisibility, so let's head this way. See if we can reveal this fool over here somewhere. No.
I won't give in.
Alright, Tava. I'm pretty sure he's over here somewhere. I just don't know where. There's just the one left. I guess we fly her over. Target too far. Where can we actually get to? We can get to here. I guess that's our best that we can do. Yeah. Well, I guess we dash then. That lets us get up in this general vicinity where this guy is somewhere. Don't know where. We could try using... No, we don't have repulsor anymore. Shoving might work. I feel like he's around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Let's just repulsor this way and see if we maybe accidentally blast through him. No. Alright. He was nearby, right? What's he doing? He's moving invisibly. There he is. You're gonna dash? No, you're visible now. Okay. You can't really add anything to this fight, Jaheira. You can sort of start moving in that direction, but this is gonna be the best you can do. Okay, dashing, dashing, dashing. Glitterbeard. Tried to use Ray of Frost. And really, the cantrip is the best you can do? Hey, look at that. Oh, you did some work, son. Very nicely done. Okay. So Jaheira had a rough go of it in that fight. We need her to be able to speak to Minsc, so we're gonna have to dismiss the wild shape form here.
Just breathe.
How do I do that?
Breathe. And switch bloody jobs.
Dismiss wild shape. All right. There we go. Now she's in rough shape. I don't think anybody else took any damage. It was all her.
Teeth out of my clothes for a 10-day.
So we're gonna transfer a bunch of good berries to her. Why can't I send them to Jaheira? That's weird. Can she even consume her own good berries? Yeah, okay. It's gonna take a lot of these to get her back to full. There we go. Okay, half of the good berries used to bring her back up. Though, I mean, the eruption thing was good, but she just kind of got screwed in that fight by the way the invisible guys attacked her. So, obviously, next steps. Go loot all the bodies and explore this area speaking to the NPCs. And then we have to track down Minsc, right? Right, of course.
Light on my feet.
Let's go ahead and take a look at these ball worshippers. More of these daggers.
I could shift next year's interest to this year.
What do we got over here?
Something good here, I hope.
Most of them just have these daggers. Looks like I dropped the wrong thing. I dropped the Reflecto Guard instead of the smoke bomb powder, so that's something. What else we got? Pair of daggers we can take. Might as well. Add those to wares. Okay, let's keep making our way around. We need to speak to Glitterbeard and the rest of the Cash Guard. Also, how about that reveal? Orin has masqueraded herself as Jaheira and is manipulating him that way. Okay. Why can't we reach this desk? That's a strange reality. Can we reach this desk? Okay, we can. There's a loading dock chest key. We'll take that for future use. Counting house family vault list. You know, I might pick that up just to have. Oh, there's another desk on the other side here. Archduke's leadership. Another key. A vault chest key we'll take. An open letter on oppression and peacocks we've read before. Loading dock chest key. Talus Tactics Ultimate Trick Book. There's this. Timora Lady Luck. So lots of working desks here. Detailed ledger. What is this? Oh, we've read this. Eliasis, right. Okay. What else we got going on? Nothing else, huh? Okay.
Gods above, the Stone Lord up close.
What, you thought he was hot? Invoker of Baal, Invoker of Baal Grice has nothing on it. That's right, we already looted her. We have some high security vaults here. I'm curious if we can just go into all of them or what. Anyway, let's check. Vault. It might not be the best idea to go in until we've done everything else we can do. So we have high security vault number 3 and number 5. It doesn't seem to be counterindicated that we take a look at this. But let's talk to,
Well, my prayers weren't much bloody use.
let's talk to folks first.
Still catching my breath.
Okay, fair enough for you. There's the dead mimic up here. What do we have? More high security vaults? 7 and 8. All right, what else we got? Keepings of the vaults.
Better not be
I guess we'll check this out real quick. A detailed record of gold in and out of the various vaults. Yeah, we've read this. Okay. On the mimic, anything good? Nope, nothing there. All right. Cashguard Basher Edvige.
First time the vault's been breached the entire time I've worked here.
Okay, he's a little bit rattled, it seems. What else have we got? A couple more enemies.
Just breathe. Breathe.
Won't have a word.
Smell that? I think old Glitterbeard got a fright.
Oh, you think he shit his pants? The Reaper had another murderous cut dagger. So, doesn't seem like a lot here. There is a shift log. This is different. We'll take a quick peek at this. Oh, what happened? Oh, there was another invisible one. What? Where did you come from? You were hiding and waiting for your chance, or what? You've got Sanctuary on you. All right.
I've missed this.
Well, let's splash you with acid, I guess. I don't know why everybody else isn't getting involved. Maybe we don't do this just because... This sanctuary is really frustrating. Who's got something else they can do? Jaheira's later in the turn order. What spells do we have? Crown of Madness? I mean, I could try a Crown of Madness.
Do the unexpected.
Alright, so he can't take his turn here. Alright.
Bye forever, pal.
He does nothing. Or a main hand attack. He just... God, he's hitting her again. Alright. Now... I guess, yeah, with Crown of Madness, you don't actually control them. They just had to... They don't have... They have to attack the person nearest to them. Let's kill him with Tava. Alright. Yikes, man. Poor Jaheira is really getting wrecked on today. Okay, well, I'm glad that Astarion noticed, because maybe that was like a last-ditch person left behind to kill Glitterbeard, who knows? I think we'll have him lead the way here, just in case there's more of them. But let's read the shift log.
I'll need to rest soon.
And thank goodness we routinely put see invisibility on him. A log of notes kept by those on duty in the vaults of the bank. They detail the comings and goings of any visitors to the vaults. Including any deposits or withdrawals made, they use coded language to preserve some visitors' anonymity, but a recent entry seems pretty straightforward. A representative from the Sar family visited the vaults in the late evening, depositing an unknown item. His behavior was unusual, and he responded to standard questions with shock and horror. I reported his strange behavior per protocol, but was told this was to be expected from the representatives of this particular client. No further questions were permitted. Alright, that does it for exploring the outer area here. Let's go talk to Glitterbeard, see what he has to say, and then we'll start opening vaults. As long as nobody screams at us that we're not allowed to do that, we should be fine.
I have something to ask.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you? Oh. I guess Glitterbeard here was working with Nine Fingers to kill Minsc, and that's what... Like, this quest was a little unclear to me exactly what we were doing here. I mean, I knew we were after Minsc, but I thought he was here to rob the bank, and I thought Nine Fingers knew about it and was going to set a trap for him because he was her, like, business opponent, right? I thought they were in competition. I didn't know that Glitterbeard or the rest of the counting house was, like, had made a deal with Nine Fingers to kill Minsc. So what do we say here? He doesn't need to know the details of that. The person who just saved your life, a little gratitude wouldn't go to mist. I came to stop you and save Minsc. There was no need. We want him to be kind of friendly to us. So maybe this number one here, the person who just saved your life. We did save him from the Ball cult, which had nothing to do with Minsc. A little gratitude wouldn't go amiss. Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
This is my question. Say I find the money. What's to stop me from keeping it for myself? But we're heroes. We wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say we care nothing for coin. So let's ask this. How much was taken?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults. But still. Lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about.
I really don't want to say I care nothing for coin. But this wouldn't occur to us, so this is the only option that we have. I just need to find Minsc.
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Okay, we're free to poke around. So vault number 3 and vault number 5, I believe, are the ones we have keys to.
Ledgers are never out of balance. I'm a dead man.
Yeah. Okay.
There was that much coin back here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
So we've got a large number of saleable goods: a gold pendant, gold necklace, Vetalite ring, gold ring, peridot ring, a silver amulet, 500 gold, and the long arm of the Gur, a heavy crossbow. Revenant Scourge, when used against undead creatures, this weapon has a plus 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. A plus 2 heavy crossbow, not bad. I don't think anybody's going to be using it. Actually, it's an upgrade for Karlach here, isn't it? Yeah, because it's a plus 2 weapon and adds some damage on against undead. Sure, long arm of the Gur. There we go. That means, I think, that likely we can just sell this Gith crossbow. Nobody else is going to use a heavy crossbow. So that's well. Alright, so that's everything in vault number 3. I'm guessing it's impossible to pick the locks on these other enchanted thingamajigs. I'll just check. Does it say lockpicking impossible?
I could shift next year's interest to this year.
No, apparently we can go take a look in these other vaults. You know what I did pick up here? So we'll make one quick look here. The book we picked up. What was it? Family was in the title? Yeah. Counting House Family Vaults. Read this. So, Janath, we have no animosity to. Gray, we have no animosity to. Ravengard and Sar, we do. And Loroakan, we do. So, 1, 3, and 5 we can break into. 6 as well. Alright, so 1, 3, 5, and 6 we can feel free to make our way inside. 1, 3, 5, 6. So we've done 1 and 3. We got 5 and 6 left. We'll take the gold. We have here the Spell Savant Amulet. You gain an additional level 2 spell slot. Very nice. Who is that for? Maybe Tava for another smite? What is she wearing? Paralyzing critical? Yeah, we'll send this over to Tava for now. In fact, I think I've already used this in this long between long rests here, so we're actually going to equip this. And there we go. She gets back a second level slot. And then we have the Nymph Cloak, which grants the Dominate Person spell. Very nice there indeed. We already have that on... We already have that on Shadowheart. She actually has this naturally. I can't remember whether she has it naturally or it's part of her prepared spells. For now, well, she's wearing... Jaheira's wearing Shadowheart's cloak. Maybe we send this over to Will or somebody. I think for now we'll send it to Camp. Because... Well, Dominate Person is very strong. Is that better than a +1 bonus to spell save DC? For her? I think it is. I think this is actually something that she can wear. So well... Yeah, that's a very strong... It's not just a control spell. It takes someone out of the fight and adds them on your side. I think I would like her to have this. What's her spell save DC? 21. That is very strong. Okay, so this will reduce it to 20. And then she can cast Dominate Person once. Yeah, this is a very nice cloak. All right. Let's give this... I did not know you could zoom in like this. Let's give this to Jaheira, and then let's have her equip it. She may be able to use that spell when we fight whatever fights are coming up. So we've done 1 and 3. We want to get into 5 and 6, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, and then I don't know where vault number 9 is, but that's Glitterbeard's personal. So let's go into areas 5 and 6 here. Let's see what we got. Uh, 500 gold. We have Ravenguard Scourger. A +2 Morningstar grants Commander's Strike, direct an ally to strike a foe. Ally uses reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. As a bonus action, I guess. And then Tenacity, when you miss an attack, you deal 5 bludgeoning damage anyway. I mean, it's not bad. It's not quite as good as some of the legendary weapons we have. We'll send this to Camp. And then we have a Father's Diary here.
Not be coming out of my wages.
This is a worn and much-handled journal in which older Ravenguard recorded his favorite memories of his beloved son, Will. A typical entry follows. 15 Flame Rule. Spent the afternoon with Will on the docks down by the Water Queen's house, relaxing on the planks through the harbor fog, swallowing the sun as usual. Will asked if the temple wave servants were real mermaids, and I told him they certainly looked the part, but real mermaids could breathe underwater and rarely show their faces above it. Then I'm gonna swim down and catch one, he shouted, dove off the end of the dock. He kept trying to hold his breath and stay under the surface, but eventually he got exhausted and I had to haul him out. Minus his new shoes, alas. But I'll never forget his smile as he said, I saw one, Father. I saw a mermaid, a real mermaid. And his eyes grew misty and he added, she was beautiful. All right, let's take this and give it to Will, maybe. I suspect if his father dies, that's a very nice moment back at camp. All right, let's get into Gortash's vault. DC 30. Nice, rolls a 33 on the first try.
What now?
What did Gortash have stashed away in here? A Mind Flayer Parasite specimen, very nice. Gold ingot and some straight loose gold. Shield Steward Interrogation Log Scroll. Transcript of key passages in the interrogation of Flovis Nuge, Steward of the Knights of the Shield Hall. We've already read this. We also have To Take Control and the Astral Prism Heist. The Astral Prism Heist. Gortash Private Memoir Notes number 16. After that dream I had about the Githyanki threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pore through the old archives left behind in Moonrise Towers by the High Heralds. These records included some surprising early sources, both Githyanki and Githzerai, that mentioned a relic or artifact called the Astral Prism. Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted Illithid psionics. Yeah, we've already read this. And To Take Control, I think, is just... We were deep in Mephisto's vault, burgling the crown of Karsus, when I saw next to the crown that the wily archdevil had a portfolio labeled Accelerated Grand Design. I couldn't resist taking that as well. The portfolio contains plans compiled by a mad Alhoun known only as Blue Apex for a version of the Illithid resurgence, a grand design that called for mass tadpoling of both friends and enemies. But not to convert the tadpole into mind flayers, rather to suspend that ceramorphosis under powerful magic. Yes, you know what? I think we've read this as well. He had copies of this books in his office or something.
I'm a dead man.
So anyway, we're not going to invade the privacy or steal from the remainder of these folks. We're not going to steal from Glitterbeard himself. Empty crates. Yeah, all the gold was taken. So we have no idea where Orin and Minsc hightailed it off to. I suppose it's theoretically possible that one of these other vaults contains a clue. So I'm going to call it here, but next time we'll check around and figure out what our next steps are. We'll also assign this tadpole to Astarion. We'll figure out what he's going to use it for, but that's going to be it for this time. An interesting fight. The mechanics they're introducing to make the fights more challenging now that we're level 12 are pretty clever. The Sanctuary and the invisibility does indeed make it more challenging, because if it had just been those guys with no other, like, you know, without those abilities, and the Unstoppable too, if it had just been them without kind of those additional modifiers, we would have wrecked their faces in like a round and a half. But I appreciate the game design that's gone into making these fights a little bit more interesting. Anyway, hopefully we'll see more cool fights ahead in the episodes to come, but that is going to be it for this time. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.